Hi, my name is Corey. I'm here for some stem cell treatment for my rheumatoid arthritis I've been diagnosed with. Here for my second treatment. I had arthritis for a few years, 4 or 5 years before I jumped into stem cells. And I was on a biologic from the pharmaceuticals, and they were working fine. I was feeling pretty good, but I felt like I was losing and it was starting to come back. Like my body was getting used to that, building some kind of immunity to it. And I could feel it coming back. And I knew they were going to switch me. That's probably what they're going to do. I was still having, the pain in my hands and my shoulders were coming back. And it was causing me to be very tired. I was sore. My hands were getting sore. My shoulders are really bad because I sleep, with it above my head a little bit. So my shoulders makes it hard for me to sleep. So how did my journey with stem cells begin? I think it started with a Joe Rogan and Mel Gibson video. But I watched that video and then I just started doing my own research from there on. And it took a long time to really make the decision to come try it. What finally convinced me was a friend of mine had found a study done on stem cells. So I figured it was, at that point, I was ready to make the decision to come down. After stem cell treatment, I feel like I sleep better, I have better energy. It's a pretty big difference from what I can tell. They gave me my stem cells in the middle of my arthritic, or the biologics, right? They gave it to me right in the middle of that. So I was taking the biologics every 8 weeks. Okay, so I came right in the middle of that. So I was feeling okay, but after I got the stem cells, by about the third week, I started to feel really good, very good, and I'm like, and it kept getting better. And I was kind of like, man, should I even go to take it? But, like the stem cell doctors, they didn't want me to possibly have a flare up in the time if I decided, hey, they wanted me to at least go to the next visit, right? So that's what I did. I went to the next visit. And at the next visit, I think it was maybe 3 or 4 days after I got that drug, I started feeling like I did the day before I came here, and it took a while, probably another 4 weeks, and I was kind of feeling good again. And by the time I was ready to go back in for another round of their stuff, I was feeling really good. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to go. So I called the doctor and I tell him what I was going to do. And they're like, okay, So we started making appointments for them to just monitor my blood and watch for arthritic markers, let me know if you see something that's going on, stuff like that. So they did see some stuff in the past months here that kind of led me to believe because the symptoms I was having, to come back for another round. I know after like 2 or 3 weeks, I'm going to feel excellent, because hopefully I'll get right back to where that, magic that happened last year. Booking was very easy. It's really nice as you get to the airport, somebody's there watching through the entire airport. And if you don't travel a lot over at international, and if you don't go through customs a lot, it's a big deal for some people, the anxiety of all that, right? So having them there to guide you through all that stuff, and they walk you right out to your car, and you get in the car and you come right here, it's very good service. Very good service. Makes it very easy. And then you stay right here at this hotel. Everything's all right here. There's plenty of places to go shop or eat, or there's a lot to do around here. So I guess I decided to share this story today because there's other ways you can make yourself feel better if you have rheumatoid arthritis. You can come down here to the Panama Institute, get some stem cells. There's a good chance they're probably going to help you. They helped me. I hopefully, I'll keep coming back, and if I have to, I'll keep coming back, Well, if you're considering buying some stem cells for yourself because you have some pain or you have some things, or maybe you just want to feel better, I would say absolutely you should do it.